we're blanketing our horses because it's getting extremely cold and Maple can't control her body heat, so we have to put blankets on her. And this is what it's supposed to look like. And we already measured our horses to see what size they are. So,
how do you measure a horse for a blanket?
So you can use a measuring tape or a string. Most horses spook at measuring tapes, so we used a string and then measured it after. And what you do is you go from the center of their chest all the way to their tail, so right there. It's important to go for their big parts, so like here it sticks out, here sticks out. In the next couple of days, it's supposed to get down to the team, so that's why it's important we put blankets on our horses. Some people don't think it's necessary. Some horses don't need them because they're so fluffy, like they're like a teddy bear, but we have a baby horse and an elderly horse, so like those are two horses that need it. Plus, she can't control her body temperatures, so it's important we treat that and put blankets on her. And in the summer, we have to cool her off and leave her in her stall. Make sure it's not too tight or it's not too loose, because if it's too loose, it'll give them sores, and if it's too loose, it'll like move around their shoulders, but if it's too tight, it doesn't give the shoulders room to go in and out. I know which side goes where, because this, I know what buckles here, and then this is, if you look from this angle, you see this little part, and that goes around their tail, this little thing right there. So
the buckle's at the top?
Yeah, so let's put it on. And I'm making sure Maple won't spook when it's on, because she can't see if it's on her, and if something just pops on her, she's gonna freak out. So I'm letting her sniff it first. Maple. And line up the neck and throw it over. Ready? And it's important when you're by yourself to make sure the buckles don't hit your horse. And then right here, what you do is you take this little thing, if I can grab it, and then put it on like this. These little triangles are for the size of your horse. So if it's like has a littler chest, then you would put it on that one so it would go tighter.
Yes.
I can put it on. So it would go like that. I think she actually might need that. Yeah. Sorry, oh, it's a little difficult. Straps, these straps, you don't go like this. That would make sense, but crisscross, so they're a little bit tighter. And all this I learned from my horse trainer, my old English one. Y'all, so don't have a problem with me. This is how I was taught. If you do it some other way, that's fine as long as it stays on. And you make sure you don't twist the straps. And then you just put this through here. This is how it's supposed to be, and they don't twist like that, and they're supposed to be straight. This is where people mess up the most. You're supposed to fit one hand in there snug. And we measured her at 74, and this is a 75, so it is going to be a little big. And y'all, she loves this blanket. Look at her. She's like snug in a bug as a rug. Snug as a bug in a rug. So these have to cross like this, and they're just leg straps, but they have to cross so they don't rub on her legs right here. How you stand when you're blanketing a horse is to the side, and then you could like reach over and do all that, because you don't want them to kick you. It's not supposed to be too tight or too loose. You should be able to fit a hand in here comfortably, not a fist, just like the fingertips, and yep, we can. So this fits her. The movement on her shoulders is good. It's not too tight and it's not too loose. It won't give her a sore. And yeah. This is how she walks. Very comfortable, and it's not too loose, and it's not too tight, and it fits perfect. And for elderly horses or a horse that doesn't move around a lot, it's fine if you get a little bit too big, because they're not going to be as active, elderly horses. But for Turbo, it's very important you get a specific size for him, because if he was rolling or something or running or anything, he could get his leg caught in something. And if your horse's leg gets caught, that's a vet bill. Hey girl.
Maple, you're so pretty. Thank you for being our model.
She's like a model horse for this blanket. And in the end, we all just want to do what's best for our horses, and it doesn't make you right or wrong if you put a blanket on. All of our horses have different needs, and as long as we're taking care and coming together, then that's good.